Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dk1original coming at you from a different location, well, from where this video was shot. Alright, so anyway, like I said, I broke this video up into parts because I just felt like it was too long and I didn't want you guys to get overwhelmed and end up not watching the full thing. And also, like, you know, in my intro and the outro, it was just going to be way too long, so I just broke it down. So this is the second part of the conversation that we started in the last video. Let me know what you guys thought about the last video, and as you jump straight into this one, let me know in the comment section down below what are some of your thoughts and all that good stuff. Yo guys, but I really enjoyed shooting this. I enjoyed the conversation, so let me know if you guys are also enjoying the conversation in the comment section down below. Is it helping you? Is it helpful at all? Do you feel like we're blabbering? Are we speaking nonsense? Let me know in the comment section down below. But without any further ado, I'm not too sure what the saying is, but let's jump straight into this week's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, how long should you date before you get married?
I'll make an example. My last year, 2 weddings happened same weekend at home, and one dad's side, one my mom's side. My aunt got married at, I think she's 59 last year.
59 years old?
59 years.
Wow, okay.
Got married, and I think old man, probably they've known each other before, old years, but then I don't know when they started, but I know I just saw the guy for like 3 months. He was active 3 months and they got married. And then on the other side, my sister, my nephew, he is 19, I think. That's how long I think. And
wow.
Like, they've been dating for 20 years and they got married. Married in the 20s, so they've been dating since 19. Yeah, I think 1999 or something like that. Yeah, if not, somewhere. She was still in high school, and I think she's 35 crazy. Now, 35, 36. Yeah, around mid-80s. Sure. And they got married. So you have 2 extreme cases, and there's still no. I can't tell you take 4 years. Possibly, I'm 33, and if I'm probably not going to wait 7 years, I'm probably not going to wait a longer period. But if you meet someone in your 20s. You can't expect to get married in the 5 years because you'll be 25. You can't expect.
Yeah.
You see? oh! I forgot.
Yeah.
That was awkward. Hadi sisters. Anyway, yeah. So 21. Because marriage is. Like I said, in your 20s, you haven't fully figured yourself out.
No, I agree completely.
Because you're going to change careers. You're going to study something and you figure out that this thing is actually not you. Yeah. You're going to discover something about yourself. Yeah. I think so and I can't, if it was possible just to program people, it would be perfect, because then you'd be out of character if you did anything other than getting married and dating someone. It would be out of character. But we live in a world where as personalities change. I'm a total different person than I was when I was 26. Okay. You see, and marriage should be dictated by, and sometimes it's also dictated by resources. It's not just a commitment. Yeah, so I think resources have to be there for people to get married. Agree. Yeah, fully agree. They have to be there for people to get married, but they need to that commitment, the willingness to want to make it work.
Yeah, but I'm like, having been through it, I'm a big believer in not rushing to get married in your 20s. Guys, you change so much. You literally become a completely different person. And then you sitting there, you're older, and you're looking at this person, you're like, who are you? You understand? Like, even you yourself, you're like, but I've changed, you know? No, guys, like I said in my video last week, man.
Yeah, no, it's something that it shouldn't be like the goal. I mean, finding a life partner is one of the greatest achievements. I personally, it's going to be an achievement for me, and I think it's so many people, and then you are able to locate this person that you want to have kids with, that you want to spend that is a big achievement, and making it work is a huge achievement. You see, so we shouldn't say when people want the desire and shame people for wanting to get married. It's not a shame for wanting a relationship that you're in to end in a marriage. Don't. No,
definitely. Like, don't feel shame, but like, just don't rush for it. Don't let that be. And I think I'm talking like this because I'm from like a very church background, right? Hey, Trevor. As Bazalani.
See why I can't pronounce my name, Trevor. Trevor.
Am I saying your name wrong?
Trevor. You see? Trevor. It's fine. It's okay.
Am I saying it wrong?
No, you're saying it perfectly.
Okay. But like, as Bazalwani guys, I don't know, we got trained into this way of thinking that marriage is the ultimate goal. And that if you date somebody, like for me, that's how I grew up. It was like, you don't date. The person you're going to date is the person you're going to marry. And that's literally what I did. Yeah. Like, I was little one of the hair, like, don't rush to get married. And I was saying this yesterday on my Instagram. If you completely understood the devastation of divorce, you would not rush into marriage. And we would also not encourage young kids to get married. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, if you're 20, I don't care what you tell me. You're not ready to get married.
No, you aren't.
I don't care what you tell me. When you're 20, but the Lord, leave God out of it. Because another problem, especially as Christians, we tend to want to get married for babs.
For sex, just
sex. Yes, sex. What do you say, babs here on my channel?
Sex.
Yeah. Tend to get married for sex. Just J. Guys.
Was that your reason?
No.
No, but remember, it's in the Bible. Paul says that if you cannot manage, I'm paraphrasing it.
Yeah.
If you can't control yourself, then get married. I think that's in there. I'm just paraphrasing.
Yeah,
it says that.
No, it's in there.
So in terms of you are, as a Christian, if you're saying that, there's absolutely nothing wrong of saying, I feel like if I have sex, I'm sinning against God, therefore let me get married. But that says nothing about the relationship being healthy. You see?
Okay.
So you will achieve one goal, but I'm not sure if in the bigger picture everything else will just align because you're married.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, sex is not a good enough reason to get married.
It isn't.
And if you wanna stand on the biblical principle, then also stand on the fact that God says that He gives you self-control. So you should not struggle. You want to be a woman of God, you want to be a man of God, then have self-control. It's the fruit of the Spirit.
Yes, self-control. But if you can't have self-control, if you can't control yourself, get married. That is his goal.
Trevor!
But let's Google that scripture.
No!
He says that.
Are you condoning people getting married for sex?
Remember, many truths can hold at once. It's not because I'm saying this, I'm condoning this, or because I'm not saying this, therefore I'm not condoning. No, it's not that. It's saying that it's also an alternative, a solution that He provides. Whether that it is that solution in terms of the bigger picture, life and everything else, lines, it's a totally different conversation. You see, but he says that maybe because now we know that it's not just your desire to spend time with or have sex that makes a relationship work. It's also the resources. It's also a lot of things need to be okay. And I'm not saying you need to qualify to be married, but you need to get to a point where you're very self-aware of these things and you have that commitment of wanting to make it work. So you need to get to that point. So if you do, I'm sure it will be blessed, get married for that. But will the marriage work? That's another thing. Probably won't work because dealing with someone every day humans are very difficult to deal with.
What I'm saying is now you've had the sex. And then forever is a long time for your reason to only be babs. And then you marry someone and the sex is bad. Now you're stuck.
So what are you saying? You must try it out first. I'm not saying I'm not saying that. But I think we also need to talk about why people say when you're getting to know someone, you must not include sex, and I don't understand, because sex is also a very real thing in humans, and getting to know someone includes intimately. You are also trying to get to know them sexually if this is the person that you want to be with. Is it sexually?
Yeah.
So that is also it's another conversation that we need to have some other time.
Sorry.
You see, so I'm saying that it's a conversation because we seem to have relegated sex into not an intimate thing, into intimacy. We don't view it as intimacy.
I just say an unpopular opinion that may have people unsubscribing from the channel? You guys, if your desire for getting married is purely sex, go have the sex.
Get post-nut clarity.
just
to get clarity.
Listen, I'm not making this a law or a rule, but if that's the only reason,
I don't know what to say, but I hear what she's saying.
Guys, do not let the only reason that you're getting married is to have sex.
It can't be.
It can't
be. It can't also be just about security, because you want security.
What do you mean security?
I mean, some people just, because so and so is asking and they're well off, I'll be taking care of. People get married for that.
Oh, really?
People get married for that. People get married because, oh no, I got pregnant with him and I don't want to have different fathers for my kids.
You know what? Actually, that's not way off, because I like I said, I grew up very churched, right? And I used to think to myself, I'm like, if I have sex with one person, this is also one of the reasons I struggled to leave my marriage. I was like, but I've already had sex with this person, so now I'm gonna go have sex with someone else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because like at the back of your head, you're like, no, then what am I? A hoe? Yo, Bazalwani, we need help. We need deliverance. Imagine, you guys, I promise, that was literally like, there was a time in my life where there was a legitimate reason for trying to make this work.
It's really sad.
Oh!
It's really sad.
The thinking, what we do to people's minds. It's wrong. Okay. The truth about dating in your 30s versus your 20s.
The pets. The pets. I hate every moment of it. I hate it. Yo! The absolute pets.
What is this dating in your 30s?
Yo! I've been 30 for 3 years. And I've had enough.
Aibo!
I've been... I think one good thing is that in your 30s, the women there are like, absolutely, oh God. The dating pool for men.
Yeah.
The top quality women.
Really?
It is. The quality of women it's just there. It's a lot. But you also there's this panic when you're dating. Like you get to know, you meet someone, you don't have the luxury of getting to know someone because everyone is performing into a role. Mm-hmm. Everyone is trying to be the perfect husband, the perfect girlfriend, the perfect girlfriend that can be a good wife, that can be a good mother of the kids. It's also that. So you don't. And also the ticking of boxes. Personally, I don't want to be subjected to boxes. Someone say that they're ticking boxes, that for me to be a good partner, I must tick a lot of boxes. I don't want that. So I also don't subject people to that. So I want to feel like I'm being needed just for me.
Yeah.
You see, so you struggle. You have a lot of, let's say, options, but you struggle. There's a lot of options, but locating a partner that you say you feel loved, and it's just it's one of the most difficult things in my 30s.
Is it?
And because because when you're in your 20s, you have a lot of, I'd say, casual sex, and if you're in your 20s, don't have too much of that. It's really bad. You come worse off in your 30s. You come worse off in your 30s.
Is it?
Yes, because you don't know how to make a relationship work.
Okay.
You opt for shallow intimacy. It's a very shallow intimacy. People just Yeah, just from the surface. When it comes to crisis, these people can't count on you because one, we're not dating. You can't count on me. Nice. You see, so you don't know how to be a present partner. You don't learn how to be a present partner.
Sure.
So, so if you're a guy, you've done that, and you're doing it in your 20s, and you think this is my time. I need to be in your 30s when you want to settle down. And some people don't outgrow it, unfortunately.
Sure.
Once you've outgrown that casual sex, and in your 30s you come back, you start like, wow, I actually should not have done. There was no need for me to do that. There was no need for me to do that.
Okay.
So I say in the 30s, then you find, and if you're a guy, chances are if you meet a woman in the 30s, they have a child. There's not
that chat.
They have a child, and there's nothing wrong with having kids because
there's nothing.
In our 20s we try a lot of things. We want kids.
You do?
We want kids. We want to have kids. We want to start families. And some of these projects don't materialize.
These projects?
Yes, it's a project. You're undertaking a difficult lifelong project. Yes, it's a project. These projects don't materialize, and you're like, okay, cool. Now I have to rebuild and start a family. And if you're a guy like me, I don't have a child. So the question is,
it's rare in the 30s.
It shouldn't be. I regret one of the things. I regret not having a child.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Because when you're 20s, now you reassess your goals and include this child in your goals. Now I've done everything without the child. Now I have to. Do you understand? In my 30s, now I have to literally just start again and include two people in my life and say, okay, cool. How do I start?
But this is if you meet somebody with a child.
Even without a child, when you want to have a family, in your 30s, it's one of those things that you wish you had. You don't. First of all, you don't have enough time to know someone in your 30s. Okay. You don't, because there's 2 years is too long. 3 years, no ways.
I don't agree with that.
2 years, 18 months, better have everyone. No, that's what women say. There's that panic of wanting to, let's formulate this relationship, let's make it work, let's get the resources fast. But it doesn't. As a guy, you're like, wait, let's, and you don't have the luxury because there's that age thing.
What's the age thing?
The age thing, when you're in your 30s, I can't stay home for longer than 2 weeks now because I'm used to being alone and I'm used. You can't stay in someone else's house. It's just. I think it just comes off as being an adult. You staying in someone else's house. Now I like my eggs done differently. But if you're doing it for other.
Me moving back home. There was a struggle.
You see, now you are used to doing things. I wake up at. I don't wake up at 10. But I'm just saying, if someone is used to waking up at. But you have a house. People, you can't wake up at 11. It's not your house. So there's that desire of wanting to. I need to have my own clan. I need to have my own community of people that I can go home to. That is my project.
I think I hear everything that you're saying. I just don't necessarily agree with it. And no, in terms of the whole time factor. I don't understand why people in their 30s feel like you need to everything must be rushed.
It's trust me, it's not even. We don't sit around and say, okay guys, 30s. No, it's not a conversation we have. It just happens. Maybe it's society putting pressure, but you also see yourself that,
I think it's definitely societal
pressure.
No,
but you also see yourself guy, I would love for certain things to be. I need a bit of a routine. You want stability in your 30s. Personally, I want a bit of a routine. Okay. I want to come home to something different. I don't want to go to work and come home to something else different. See, this lockdown literally been working, and it would be nice if there was something else too. And you see, it would be nice. And this is if you sit around with 30s, it's not something we agree on, but it's something that we're all feeling. And I don't think I was told that in your 30s. No. It's something that I'm realizing myself. And there's nothing wrong with putting timelines. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying at 35 I want to get married. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a timeline that you would love.
You want to work towards it.
You want to work. There's nothing wrong. So when someone says your 30s, they're not entirely wrong. But it's not a sin or we shouldn't shame people if they've not done whatever it is.
But I think, the way I think is completely different. So I turned 30 this year. And I turned I turned 30 this year, and I thought I would feel that pressure. Right? Even like the pressure of having a child, and I really don't.
You don't feel the pressure?
I don't. No, like, in me, I feel like I've got another 5 years in me before I can have a child. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just don't think your 30s at the end. And I think people need to stop approaching it like that, especially women. Like, you approach your 30s like, if I don't get it done in this time. And then you end up settling for nonsense.
Yeah, you shouldn't put pressure on yourself to achieve, especially on these things, those personal goals. I'm not about work and I'm talking about these personal goals, because they are not entirely up to you.
Yes.
It's not finding a life partner.
Yes, exactly.
It's not really entirely up to you.
Exactly.
You must know that your partner is there.
Yeah.
But them being there has nothing to do with you finding them.
And for example, like, I'm the kind of person where I'm like, I'm not willing to date somebody with a child. And I'm 30. The pool gets very small there. It's not even a pool anymore. At this point,
it's a puddle.
It's a puddle of water. Do you understand? At this point, we are, but it's something that I'm not really willing to, like, settle on.
Yeah. Do
you know what I'm saying? Like, I have no plans of being a stepmother.
What is your real fear around dating?
It's not a fear, it's a preference.
But we must not think that our preferences are just random. They are influenced by something.
Okay.
There's that root thing that.
Okay.
Preference.
Yeah.
So we just need to be very honest about what.
Okay, fine.
We just hide behind, I prefer women without kids.
Okay, if I had to really go into it in my mind,
that's the crux of it.
I don't think I would
say it.
No, it's the sharing.
Sharing of what?
My man.
You are sharing my man. Okay.
Not child. The child's not the problem.
Okay.
But there's another woman.
Oh, okay, cool.
Forever. No.
See, that is the real reason. So never tell people it's a preference. It's not a preference. It's just.
It is a preference, because if I do decide to date someone with a child, you come in with somebody. And the thing is, I believe in being a good co-parent, right? Which means that you would need to have that woman in your life actively and have some sort of good relationship for the sake of the child.
And that makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, goodness. I'm very jealous. It's not gonna work. Oh, no.
I get you.
No. And so that's the thing. I know myself. And the thing is, these little things can start off very innocently. It's like, no, we're going to the child's match, whatever. All of a sudden, when you can't come, what?
You see now you're making up scenarios. Imaginary scenarios. This is what overthinking does. You're just making up imaginary scenarios in your head, and you are now angry over a scenario that you're not in it. You don't have a boyfriend. There's no child in the place. You're not in a relationship, but you're angry over something that is not. It has not happened.
Yo!
Like, you've made a decision and your emotions are affected by something that has not even taken place. It's all in your head. We're not even sure if it's gonna ever happen.
Yeah, but still, like, I don't think, me personally, I've never dated somebody with a child. But